Alright, hello everybody. Today we're going to be watching day 4 of the 2021 Twister season. And today we're going to be following Team Jokers as they go on to the final day, or not the final day, like basically the midway point of this tournament. So 7 matches will have been played after tonight, 7 out of the 14 total. Now, this is a best of 8 round robin, so there's 8 teams, which means that each team plays each other once, so that's 7 games times 2 for each team, 14 games. And today we're going to be watching Jokers play the 7th game against Zero. So after tonight, they will have played every team, or every other team, and that will be true for all the other teams as well. So let's get into the room here. New Bay is going to be the first map. There's going to be Zero. Well, Zero's already in the room here. We can see. And Joker still hasn't showed up, but that's okay. Zero's going to have 2 crons so far. We've got double IS7s as well. We could have another IS7. A mouse is being played as well as an M6 Yo. Joker's coming into the room now, it looks like. Well, we only have one Joker's player right now, but that's alright. Now let's see. We can go on to the strat sketch and start looking at some key positions on the map. So, in my opinion, and I think it'd go for most teams as well, if you want to play this area over here, the park area, the south spawn is probably better for it. Just because if you go to these areas here, you hold down, you're shooting down on the tanks over here, and it's much easier to poke on that. It's just like a height advantage here. If you want to shoot at tanks basically in this C area, that means you'd have to poke this corner from this side, as well as probably take some hits as you cross here. So, if Jokers, which have this north spawn, do decide to play on this C area, or this park area, it would be a little bit difficult for them. But it looks like they might just be doing something in this square of the map. So, what they have so far, they've got 4 Yos, an IS7 and a mouse. Zero's going to have 2 crons, triple IS7s, a Yo, and a mouse as well. So there's a lot of HP in this game. There are no medium or light tanks. So both teams are probably going to be going head to head. Now, I would say Joker, if they just go into that brawl, like straight on, face to face, I'd say they have the advantage here, just because they have 5 Yos, which are probably going to be running the small gun for the DPM. And they're going to be playing against 2 crons, 3 IS7s, a mouse, and just 1 Yo. So, just in terms of DPM, the math is definitely in the favor of Jokers. So, I think it's going to be down to Zero to make some sort of a play and try to slow down the game so that Jokers doesn't just face roll them, basically. Joker's is going to be running, 6 Yos and 1 mouse. So, yeah, focus fire is going to be difficult here. If Zero doesn't get any tags, it's going to be a little bit hard to call focus fires. Calling out names is an option sometimes, but it is easier if you can just say focus out the single Yo or cron or whatever. in the fight. Now, if you've got a lot of the same tank, sometimes it is difficult to get all your players shooting at the same thing. But, well, that's gonna make the difference between the top teams and those that aren't just as good. So we'll see how Zero fares. I think Jokers, again, have the advantage should it come down to a brawl here. I think it will be a brawl. This area here is sometimes used by mice just to create an opening. But, yeah, we'll just have to see. Maybe a mouse comes over with some support as well. But anyways, we're going to be going into the game soon. So let's check it out. Jokers playing against Zero. Nube, game 1 of 7. Potentially 7 at least. It's a best of 7. Could only be 4 games. Meow saying yo in the chat. And yes, that is a lot of yos being played for Jokers. Well, let's see here. Game 1 kicking off. Jokers not going to be playing that town area again. It would have been difficult for them to push into that area. Even with the DPM advantage, you don't want to lose a tank straight off on an initial volley. So Zero might be able to slow the game down if they're able to take the B cap and set up somewhat defensively. But here, Gakati is going to be going for some information. Is spotted by Trivium in that mouse, but Trivium is going to be in trouble here. He doesn't have an option for escape. Gakati is pushing forwards, but he's not going to be getting support just yet. Trivium needs to get out of there. He needs to know that something's going to be coming on his right. Nothing else has been spotted for Jokers, so they're not going to be playing the B cap. Trivium bleeding to Kakati, not able to get any shots off. Joker is going to be pushing around this corner, but don't find the mouse. Trivium was able to back up, but he will be taking some hits now. Zero not really ready for it. They don't have the tanks in position. They are still sitting on the B cap. Maybe they're going to be expecting Jokers to come back through their spawn. Trivium down to 1,133 HP. Silent Storm also taking 900 damage there. And Yaro is going to be poking the corner there with KJ as well. But now Zero is going to be doing a counter push here. Will they be able to pull this off? They could get Joker in a little bit of a crossfire here, actually. Yaro's taking a lot of hits there. But PSC has another one. Meow is on reload. This is going in the favor of Jokers still. Again, the DPM is in their favor. Travel to Uranus is going to be down to a one-shot now. Should get picked up by Joker Steel. Goes down. Star is also low. Yato is low. Meow takes a lot of hits as they push across and goes down, actually. Silent Storm is able to pick up the kill on Yato, but the HP is just in the favor of Jokers. Joker's able to put out much more damage than Zero was able to. Zero just not able to get their guns to shoot at just the pace that Jokers was able to. Again, those Yos are going to out-DPM basically every tank on that Zero team in a 1 versus 1 besides another Yo. And that's what makes Yo so deadly. They not only have a clip, but they also have just solid DPM for a heavy tank. PSC could get the kill on KJ. Rhythosaur goes down. PSC able to get the kill, but all for naught. Jokers have 7,000 HP basically left on the board. And Zero only have 1,359 in one tank left. PSC down to a one-shot. Gets picked up by Joker Steel, who's sitting up on the ledge. Game 1 going to Jokers there. And again, you can see here, well, it's not like they weren't penning shots. They just really couldn't get the damage out. Meanwhile, Jokers just having a solid game there with a lot of DPM to spare. So Nube going to be played again. Spawns are going to be swapped this time, so from the other side, though, Jokers should be able to take that park area. And Zero will have to find a way to push into that, most likely, although Jokers might just play aggressive into them again. The 113 is going to be some quick tanks. Interesting tank choices again. There have been teams running some 113s, but I haven't seen them played to their full extent, probably. Like, they're just kind of easy to misuse, I would say. The 113s gonna have a really difficult profile to work with, honestly. They're very long, they don't have that much armor, and the gun depression just isn't all that great. But we'll see if they're able to make them work and able to get their guns into the game effectively. Zero's going to be running double IS-7s, double Yos, double Krans, and a mouse. Jokers with the quad Yos, one mouse, and double 113s. Again, in the advantage in terms of DPM. I don't know if Zero, again, will be able to slow down the game in their favor. Because you can say slow down the game all you want, but you probably have to have cap if you want to slow down the game and win. Like, you can always slow down the game, just camp somewhere, like in some corner. But if you don't have the caps, there's no point. You're just going to lose. So we'll see. Jokers, again, going to be going over towards the seaside. The 113 should be able to take some very solid and aggressive positions in the park area. And hold down and able to shoot at tanks crossing. But Zero is not going to be playing that way again. Going over towards that park area from the north spawn, just not going to be the play in most cases. Phonosaur going to be pushing straight across in that IS-7. And the 113 is going to be pushing straight across for Jokers. But neither team is going to be finding anything just yet. Zero, though, might find some tanks if they poke this corner. The double IS-7 is going to be working together. Phonosaur had the advantage there in terms of speed, but Rhythosaur was behind. Phonosaur is going to be waiting for Rhythosaur to come forwards. Joker's going to be taking 2 caps. They've got the cap advantage for sure. They were able to take C before A, and now they're going to be taking B. So Whitetails is getting bled a little bit. Pretty solid bleeds actually for Zero. Good shots again. Silent Storm won't be able to get another one, but Meow's going to be going and trying to open the angle here. Whitetails is in trouble, but Kakati is going to be coming forwards in the 113 to scare him off, to scare Meow off. And in that 1 versus 1, Meow is going to be at a disadvantage, but Phonosaur takes a lot of hits as he came across this corner here. Wabbit and Yaro going to be looking ahead at him. Will they be able to jump on them? Probably will, but PSC is going to come into support, but that just might mean that, Jokers are going to pick up 2 kills here, most likely. Oh, but Travel to Uranus was also on that corner. I hadn't been paying attention. Yaro takes a lot of hits for this push. Is this going to be a good push for Jokers? They're bleeding a lot for it, but they have the HP advantage now. Yaro, will he be able to get around the corner? Will be able to do so. Trivium was bleeding in the middle, and the mouse. Whitetails goes down in his mouse. C is getting taken now by Rhythosaur, but Joker Steel might have a reset. Isn't able to get it off. PSC is down to basically a 2-shot here. Wabbit doesn't have the kill, though. Rhythosaur is also going to be 1 versus 1 against Joker Steel, but Joker Steel is on the reload. Will Rhythosaur be able to pick up the kill? I'm not sure, but Wabbit is getting dragged out of the fight because of it. PSC is also able to get away for now from Wabbit, but Wabbit could have the kill. If he doesn't, Assassin would have been able to, but Joker Steel picks up the kill, and Jokers was able to run away with the damage again. Zero picking up some good bleeds at the beginning, but again, just not able to pick up the kills and the damage where they needed to. Possibly due to tanks, but also possibly due to some bounce shots there, and Silent Storm goes down. Final tank for Zero. And again, Zero just not able to put out the damage as much as they hope to. Going to be losing the next game there. Next map is going to be Middleburg this time. No more New Bay. So let's see here. Middleburg. So Middleburg is going to be another 3-cap map. Middleburg will have 2 caps centered in the town area, with 1 up on the top here. Now, most of the time, what used to happen was teams would combat over on this top side here. This position would be important, as well as this outside position. You can pretty much crossfire anything that tries to push across through here, or through here, or through here. But most of the time, again, it would come down to a brawl here. Maybe some teams would try to cap A or cap B to try to force some sort of a play on C if they're able to take A or B, or if that other team doesn't take A or B. So trying to get some cap advantage at the beginning. But nowadays, what I tend to see is actually a lot of teams do like playing this town area. Sometimes it's possible to play aggressive into here or here for some teams. From that south spawn, I think sometimes it's a little bit more challenging to make some solid aggression. You can push around through this area, but a lot of the time you just get spotted here, and the team can rotate back if they're going C and defend A. And yeah, I mean, sometimes it is difficult to make that town play work, but if you are able to take both of the caps, it can definitely force a team that played up on that C cap to make a push into you. And as long as you set up well, it could go in your favor. So let's see here. Zero looking for their first win. Joker's looking for their third. And Joker is going to be playing an STB. We've got, I believe, yeah, just one STB. Zero is not going to be running any mediums this time. And Joker's still going to be getting onto that C cap very early, going for that cap advantage. And again, Zero really can't do a whole lot about that. They don't have any mediums or light tanks. I think they did have some tanks spawn up on the top, but it didn't really make a difference. And as you can see here, that aggressive A play is already spotted by Jokers. An Assassin is all the way in this corner here, and if you can see here, it is going to be really, really annoying to dig him out of that position. Silent Storm is on the A cap. Will he get reset by anyone? He's trying to take the base there, but it doesn't look like he will be able to. Jokers have an interesting setup here. I don't think I've seen this building used very often, but yeah, I mean, if you don't have a team that's playing on that C area, it is a very safe position. If you have a team that's playing up on the C, like Trivium, if he has to push all the way up to this position basically to get shots into that tank there. But Assassin's going to be counter pushing here. Zero have their tanks everywhere, and Jokers is going to be going for the isolation on Silent Storm. He's going to be going down pretty quickly. Jokers just have basically 4 angles on him and 3 tanks shooting at him. And Zero lose the first tank very quickly. Assassin's getting counter pushed, but Travel to Uranus is getting clipped as he crosses. Whitetail's with the big shot there as well. And Assassin's still not going to go down yet. PSC might be able to pick up the kill. Low roll there from Travel to Uranus. Wasn't able to pick up the kill in one shot, but Zero have lost 3 tanks already. Jokers have only lost 1. They might lose KJ, but Trivium has bled quite a lot of HP for that. And Trivium's not going to be poking for the kill. Uses that consumable, but he's permatracked there, and he won't be picking up the kill, and goes down as well. Zero just not able to pick up the damage yet again in that aggressive play, but Jokers just had a really solid setup for dealing with A. They were able to take C as well. Just an overall good setup there for Jokers. And Zero just really didn't have a chance, honestly. But Phonosaur now getting clipped out by a ton of Yos. Joker steal with the pickup there in the STB. And Jokers with the 3rd win in this series. So Jokers 1 win away from picking up the set and picking up 6 wins so far in their first 7 matches. So Pretty solid performance so far for Jokers. Zero just not able to pick up the damage where they need to. Their positioning also just not able to get the tanks in where they need to. They can't slow down the game. They just don't have the damage dealing capacity. They still keep trying to run these lower DPM tanks in favor of more bouncy armor profiles. But Joker's just tearing them apart with those Yos with that DPM and solid counter pushes. Rithosor in Akran as well as Travel to Uranus. We've got 3 IS-4s, an E5 and an M6 Yos. Joker's going to be running 3 Yos, 4 Yos, an IS-4 Akran, and a VK90P. And again, Jokers just have the advantage in terms of DPM here. And I don't know what Zero is going to be able to do about that. Unless they play the C hill and have some sort of defense on A. They could have double Kron sitting in the back, maybe even just one E5 back there. But if Jokers make an aggressive play, again, I don't think they will be able to get the damage in quick enough to make a difference. So let's see if Zero will be able to pick up the first win in this series here against Jokers, or if Jokers will just get that clean sweep against Zero here on Middleburg. We've got Akame spawning up on that top side, KJ as well in the Kranvan. No mediums or light tanks being played by either team. Assassin using the consumable there to maybe get a shot in across on some tank crossing. Akame trying to get some damage into that turret of the Kran, but again, the Kran's turret profile, while hold down, is going to be basically impenetrable by any tank, including the Yag heat. So, all you have to try to hope for is some damage with the HE there. Akame getting bled though. Akame taking a hit from the Kran, probably heat in the turret, maybe AP, but KJ getting bled some by HEs. Jokers have a setup here as well. Zero's trying to get some tanks up top. The Joker's going to be taking B already, and they will be getting the cap advantage because of that. Whitetails bleeding a shot there. Kakati on the B cap, unspotted. Zero won't be able to do anything about it. They're getting A, but again, they will be down on caps. An Assassin and Whitetail is going to be pushing down that middle area. Unspotted. Trivium could have been sitting on the outside just to get some information, but no, Zero will be making a play over here, but Jokers just have the positions here. They're hold down and holding, and Zero's going to get bled heavily for pushing into this setup here. KJ with an interesting position here. I haven't seen it played all that much, but they basically Zero, if they try to push into that, they're going to get dragged into this dip here, and Jokers can just farm from that side over there, as you can see. KJ bleeding out a lot of HP, but Zero possibly bleeding out more for that pickup there, and Rithosor is able to pick up the first kill of the game, but Jokers actually a little bit up on HP, but Akame is going to go down most likely to Assassin. Assassin bouncing off of the backside of that turret there. But Zero now going to be down on HP, but they still have the the kill advantage. PSC and Akame still haven't gone down, but their guns aren't as useful as they could be if they had some HP. But Star is going to be bleeding a lot of HP. Trivium could have the kill. No, 427 didn't go for the HE, but PSC picks up the kill. And it looks like Zero might be able to win this if they are able to keep their tanks alive, although they need to get that damage out, and again, those guns just don't have a lot of DPM, and the Jokers... Oh, Phonosaur with the kill on Yaro. That's a big pickup, especially because it's a Yo. PSC is going to get 1 versus 1 here. Assassin looking for the kill shot, maybe. 486 would have to be a high roll, not able to get it off, but again, Zero just not able to get the damage, and they don't have the DPM for this. And they bled a lot as they pushed across for that kill. The first kill that they got in the game. PSC goes down to Assassin. It's going to be a 3 versus 4. But again, Zero just doesn't have any nuke nuke potential. They don't have any clippers, really. The Kran's on single shot DPM at this point. Phonosaur and IS4, again, just won't have any clips. Single shotguns. Whitetails could go down, but Kakati's going to be blocking for him. And Silent Storm won't be able to pick up the kill there. Trying very hard for it. Able to get it off over the turret, or over the hull of Kakati. But Kakati just has the clip potential here to pick him up, even with heat. And Phonosaur goes down in the back in the E5. And Jokers pick up the 4th win that they need. Clean sweep 4-0 against 0. Every game coming down to a brawl, and every game 0 just wasn't able to get the damage out that they needed to. Again, Joker's lineup just much stronger for those sort of prolonged brawls. So that's it for the games today. Because it is the midway point, Wargaming has split it basically into 2 halves here. 7 matches on each day, so there's only 1 match tonight. However, we can look at the results of the other games here. Arjun's going to be playing against Purple. Hasn't finished yet. Moonman playing against... who was it? They played against Panda and they picked up a win. So they're up to 3 victories now. 0 we just saw. Went down to Jokers here. 4-0. Panda versus MM. Pinsir is going to be playing against Pramo, I believe. And that's still going on. But, yeah, these were quick matches, so I didn't expect a lot of results yet. So, I'll go into some pub games to wait for the results. In the meanwhile... so, play the 2-6-3 because why not? Alright, let's see. What do they have? 183, 4005 Foch, STV 62, RS8, and M6 or M5 yo. 907's name. I am AFK. Doesn't look like they sent any mediums to that above the B area. Maybe get shots into 62A and STB. Although there's the turret, I don't think it's gonna pen. Yeah. At that range, it's unlikely to hit. Wait, can we double bush to this guy? Not sure if that hit. Did not hit. Or maybe it did hit and didn't pen. Oh. Hit him with the yoink angle right at the end. I'm gonna go for the IS-8 instead. Because then we can push behind the Foch. Pick up that double whammy. 183 still chilling back there. We spot something else. Tried to get a shot into the 183 over that little rampart. Should be able to do it this time. 183 gets mega tapped out of the game. I could have taken a shot at the 4005. See if he has spall liner. He does not. Well, that's good to know. Oh, the yo got bombed. Low roll there, but it's no problem. Or Chad Batchat's able to pick up the kill. And let's keep pushing here for some more kills. some more damage. You know, all that good stuff. 631 big HE. Oh no, the STB juked me. The 263's traverse is actually insane now. Once they buffed it, you basically have to double track it to Circle of Death it now. Moistion did almost 3k damage. That's pretty interesting. Get some battle pass rewards there. What is this? T22 medium lockbox. Looks not very good. Let's see if the results are in for any matches yet. So Joker's win is now being counted there. RGN versus Purple hasn't finished yet. Pramo versus Pincer still hasn't finished yet either. Interesting. Moonman, Zero, Ponda, and Jokers all have their results in now, so we'll wait some more for the results of RGN versus Purple, as well as Pramo versus Pincer. I haven't played this tank since I got the legendary for it, I think. So let's show it off. Got an insane camo here. Our T57 heavy is going to the C cap. We only have one medium, and that's me. So yeah, T22 and a WZ121. Don't think I'd be able to brawl them. But I can play somewhat passive in this middle area, possibly. Let's see. Might be able to get a shot in here. Never actually really used that bush before. But it's actually kind of interesting. They have a building for cover there. There, 183 is spotted. Our Yo gets spotted. Will he get 183'd? For only 400 damage. Oh, shoot. 1-2-1 with a juicy aim time in alpha now. Pretty nice. I think I can shoot those tanks now from there. I'll put a blind shot. Oh, those are destructible buildings. That's good to know. The 183 gonna cross. Tried to go for a track shot. Not able to get it though, but that's okay. Ooh. 215B. Our 57 is in trouble. Now we get the track. And 57 gets the kill. And we hit the Kran. Not able to get that shot in. Their 1-2-1 still alive, but he's on the run. So we can set up a perimeter here. Maybe pick up the 183 real quick. Oh, the 183 is full health. There's another one. Oh, he's making a mistake. Get the track shot. Might be able to circle him. Tried to hit the track, but it bounced off the upper plate at the extreme angle. He's getting hurt really bad. We were able to pick him up. A good support there from the team. Well, we made that rotation knowing that the team would be coming around. The whole re has been 57 asked him if he's bored. I would be if I was sitting in the corner the whole game. Little Kran makes a peek around that corner with the track and gets himself spotted. Good information there. For us at least. 215B's on the cap. Gets put down to a one shot. Should be able to pick him up. Wait a bit for the gun to aim. And then open up the angle on the Kran. Crown's down to single shot, I believe. And the Yo's gonna smack him with a double shot now. Oh, the Hori picks up the kill before. Not a bad game in the 1-2-1. Our M6 Yo did some good work, as well as the 57 actually, for being in that corner in a losing fight. So let's see if the results are in yet. Those are some quick games, so maybe they aren't. Oh. Taking a bit to load. Still no results for RGN versus Purple. What do we have here as well? Pramo versus Pincer. Still hasn't finished either. So someone in the stream chat said that there's some pretty good games going on between Pramo and Pincer. So I think Robert is streaming those. If you want to check those out, those should be, again, some good games. And you have someone in the chat saying so. So although that his coverage will be in Spanish, so there is that. If you don't understand Spanish, then you'll miss out on the commentary. What do we have here? Free box. I'll play the grill. Haven't played grill a lot in a while, just because it's not the best tank nowadays, but it's all right. It's workable, I think. So let's put that hypothesis to the test. Not the best map for it, but we'll see. We can maybe just chill on this hill and see if some heavy tanks give us some HPs for damage. Kill Brandon first, says our Leo. Who's Brandon? Brandon Ramirez in the 113. Oh, it's toxic. Oh, our AMX 50 120 is going the other way. What do they have? A 50B 113 and 50 TP. Kind of a lucky shot. Didn't even see his cupola or anything, but we shot at where we hoped it would be, and it was. Looks like they're pushing, which is not going to be good for us soon. We get one more shot in and then use the grill's insane speed to get out of here. Our 57 pushed into the dip for some reason without support. Although, he is doing some good spotting for our mediums, it looks like. They're set up and shooting into the C-cap. 57 says, thanks, team. Well, I don't think he realizes that it's very difficult to support him if the team goes C. And he goes... Or if the team goes A, not C, and he goes C. There. 4202 goes down. Our mediums jumped on him pretty quickly. They are missing some HP on that side. Foch picks up the kill. Small shot on the Foch, but grill gun is supposed to be accurate. I was gonna stick around and just cap B, but the Yag was coming around. Oh. This might be a little bit sketchy. This is very sketchy now. This is ultra sketchy. 50 TP is just going in. Okay. Well then. Alright. Oh, the team is still chilling up there. I thought they would have moved by now. That's on me though. Batchad's doing some good job here, getting them to turn. Oh, ooh, jukes the shot from the 50B, and the 50-120 Might be able to pick up the kill, although he's going to lose a lot of HP there. He might actually go down. Wow. Was it a good trade? I'm not sure. He's backing up. Will the 50 TP get the kill? Well, he's got one more shot. If he... Well, I was going to say if he puts it in, be a one-shot, but Bad Chat with the Chad clip picks up the kill on the 50 TP. So it's a Yag and a 113 versus a full health Leo, a full health Waffle, and a one-shot Bad Chat. Two-shot Bad Chat. Bad Chat with a good shot there. Doesn't stick around for another good choice by him. Just playing it safe, keeping his HPs. Waffle with a good shell into the 113 to put him down to 38 HP. And Leo with the kill shot. And the Yag is with his rear to everybody. He's gonna get hit hard. I think he's just giving up and just he's just driving now. Oh, he almost picks up the Bat Chat with a brake check. But the Bat Chat with a quick reaction time swerves out of the way. 3-2 for Pincer versus Pramo is what the chat is saying. I don't know who's leading based off of that. I think he's saying 3-2 for Pincer versus Pramo. So if Pincer is leading against Pramo, that could be huge. And RGN versus Purple is still going on, so that could be going for a tiebreaker too. What is going on? Pincer beat Pramo. I did not expect that at all. But the score is actually 4-2. So yeah, that happened. So maybe we could see an upset. Well, I don't know if it'd be an upset either, because in the what's it called? In the Ascents, we had Purple beating RGN 2 times, I believe. So it could be the same thing in the top 8. So we'll play another game as we wait for the result of Purple versus RGN. So we have seen that Pramo went down to Pincer, and Pincer, I think that actually might just be Pincer's first win of the tournament. Maybe the second. I can't remember if they beat 0 or not. I'd have to go back and check. But yeah, I mean, I'd say that is an upset. Pramo losing to Pincer. Purple might end up with more points than Pramo, actually. Now, you guys probably already know, but Purple is supposed to be the feeder for Pramo. So, some interesting results there. Didn't hit the E100 with a blind shot there. But we already got some good bleed into him, so won't complain. I didn't even know that these shots were possible here. I guess like nobody goes over there, and I've never sat around here to try. Huh. And he's just gonna be chilling there because he's kind of stuck. Huh, this position's kind of interesting. But to be fair, I don't like hardly ever see tanks over there. Especially a 45. Well then. This is kind of cool. I thought the 4005 was going to pull to that rock thinking he'd be safe, but he doesn't. But I'm not complaining. That was some pretty easy free damage there. 183s would have been lucky to have hit that. But I've seen worse. So I wouldn't have been entirely surprised. Well, 50 TP is a one shot. I'm not sure if I can HE the rear of the 50 TP. So, he might have been a one shot earlier. Oh, it looks like I can't. Oh, the whole re is coming. Oh man. Hori versus Grill. I can peek corners, he can't. That gives me the advantage. And he's gonzo to the 4005. Rip. Yeah, that was weird. I've never seen shots like that before on the 4005 and the 140. Tank Destroyer Commando. Or Commander. Nice. Oh, I didn't realize you still had another one of these. Alright, let's see. It looks like all the results are in. RGN looks like they were able to pick up the win on purple. But it must have been close because it took a very long time. Went to a tiebreaker on Vineyards, and RGN was able to pick up the last win 4-3. So, very close set there. And after the midway point, so we have officially reached the halfway point of this tournament here. Jokers and RGN both tied for first with 6 points, although Jokers are winning this in the head-to-head, so technically Jokers is in first place here. RGN is in second. Pramo and Purple are third and fourth, although I think Pramo is technically third because they win the head-to-head against Purple. Unless Purple's win, or no. Oh, but it's a three-way tie here. It's Pramo, Purple, and Moonmen. All have 4 points. So, Pramo beats the head-to-head against Purple. But, yeah, Pramo wins both head-to-heads, actually. So, Pramo is technically in third. Purple and MM are both tied for fourth. Although, let's see who wins the head-to-head there. Yeah, Purple win the head-to-head. So it's actually this order. Jokers is in first, RGN's in second, Pramo, Purple, and MM are third, fourth, and fifth. Then we have Pincer, Zero, and Ponda. And Pincer actually only have 2 wins this tournament, but they have picked up a win against Pramo. And that's a big wrench in Pramo's tournament run, actually, for now. Let's see. Yeah, they were able to beat Zero. Zero has 1 win against, let's see who, against Ponda. And Ponda has a win against, not sure actually, it might be MM. No, it's against Pincer. So, yeah, I think this is actually how it lines up. So I think the game actually considers tiebreakers, which is nice to know. Like, this is just the order where it is. But it's good to know anyway, so you're able to check. So, Jokers and RGN, both 6 points, but Jokers win the head-to-head against RGN. The next most points will be 4 points, actually. So, Jokers and RGN have all but cemented that first and second place. Actually, not quite. If Pramo pick up their game, or if Purple picks up their game, or even if MM picks up their game, I think they could be able to snipe second place. Or if all of these things, or all of these teams pick up their game and pick up games, or pick up sets against Jokers and RGN, they might be able to knock them down. But as it stands now, a 2-point lead is very solid for these teams here. So the run for 4th place is actually quite close here, but Purple have the advantage right now with the head-to-head win against MM, and the fact that they're able to take quite a few games off of the strong teams like Pramo and RGN. It could mean that Purple, well, I'd say Purple is in a solid position to make 4th place. Although Moonmen, was able to pull off some solid wins against they're the only team of the top 8 to have beat Jokers, so that could say something. It could also mean that Jokers didn't have the best night there, or that their strategies just got countered. You know, that kind of thing does sometimes happen. But they also were able to pick up 2 wins against Primo, so who knows? Maybe Moonmen have a chance to pick up 4th place against Purple if they're able to pick up more set wins than the next 7 games. So it's basically the same round robin again. We're gonna have each team play against each other one more time. So that's 7 more possible points that each team can pick up if they win. So we'll have to see where teams line up after that. I believe Jokers are going to be a favorite going into this. Like, they're probably going to be either first or second. I think it's very unlikely they'll drop to 3rd or 4th. But this tie for 4th place is gonna be close, I'd say. But yeah, that's where teams stand right now. So again, we're just gonna have to see how it lines up after the next 7 games. The next games won't be played until the 6th of October. So tomorrow there are no games. It will be the day after tomorrow that we've got some more games. So for now, I'm going to end the stream here. So actually, I won't end it. I'll just leave it AFK here on the garage because for some reason Wargaming put the rewards basically for an hour, so I'll just leave it here. It won't have sound or anything, so yeah, I'm just going to leave it in the background. So I'll see you guys next time, and thank you all for watching.